Hey everybody, it's Grey Gorilla. Turns out I have to wait for my first bracket, so I'm gonna get on the mic for the time being until I'm told that I need to do otherwise. And I just realized I have the names along to the wrong halves of the screen, so I'll update those tags real quickly. Fatal's over at the second player position, and Boomer 285's over at the first player chair. Why are the chairs swapped? So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we're just gonna have to go with this for now. For whatever reason, the cameras are aligned to the wrong halves of the screen, but I guess we'll just fix it in due time. So for now, Boomer 285 and Fatal, two players I've seen play before. Boomer I've probably seen more than Fatal, but Fatal has a very solid Ness, and Boomer has one of the best Zero Suit Samuses in the state of Delaware, no question. The only one being higher than him is probably Rokugel, but everything is all subjective, I suppose. Fatal is doing really good distance play with Ness, using the PK Thunder to his advantage and throwing out the PK Fires and doing some spikes. We're not seeing a PK Flash from him, but it's probably because that's a high-risk move. Oh, that's unfortunate for Boomer there. We're just gonna have to hope for Boomer's sake that he can recover from that fall. And he's doing a good job making up for lost time. Pushes Fatal back. And just to let everybody know, Steve has been banned from Save Point tonight because of certain gimmicks that have been, or certain frame drops that have been noticed by the Smash community. So for at least tonight, maybe longer, Steve's going to be banned from Save Point. And that, of course, is until we find out otherwise. But it's 1-1. Boomer made that comeback pretty quickly, but Fatal's still looking for a win. It's a nice back air from Fatal. Boomer really smart hanging on the ledge to dodge that PK Thunder, but gets caught in the crosshairs of the PK Fire. Parries the PK Fire. Fatal's trying to get some kind of combo going, but Boomer's stopping it every chance he can. Boomer gets a forward air. Neck and neck. Oh, Boomer could not capitalize on that downward stun. Gets a little bit of flip kick. It's all even now. This is all just going to come down to who can play this a little more smartly, and the Yo-Yo is going to get Fatal his first win. Final Destination and Northern Cave are going to be Fatal's bands, according to what he read on the stage list. And being very smart about this by drinking some H2O, because it may not be physical activity, but esports is some really taxing mental activity. You gotta keep the brain hydrated. Boomer's going to Small Battlefield. What song will he choose? I'm not sure. I don't like the song means much, unless, of course, it gets him in the mode. Grand Finale from Paper Mario, I'm guessing? My first bracket's against Coral, but I'm waiting on results from some of the other matches before I get to that. Arrow Phoenix is playing Silent Wildcard. Winner will go on to take on Ice on Deck. And the winner of Andy Goat versus Cruz Pac will take on #1 Emba from Small Town Gaming. Goes to Lucas this time. Oh, Boomer wants to make this personal. Sibling rivalry, here we go. Now this is just a battle of the PK Fires. It's not exactly a mirror fight, but it's kinda close. Ooh, Fatal played that follow-up really nicely. Tries to get back air, blocks the neutral air. This is a literal crossfire. Lucas is obviously more meant for the PK freeze, which can help push the opponent away, and it also reacts a little more quickly, but it's not as destructive as the PK flash, as far as I know. If I'm wrong about any of those statistics or physics, please let me know. Fatal's being very smart, getting the parries where he needs them. Stops the yo-yo. Oh yeah, another thing I noticed, I think Lucas is more about spiking, whereas Ness is just more in general about aerial play. And very nice use of the yo-yo while hanging on the ledge. Knockout number 1 to Fatal. There's a PK fire to the forehead this time. Fatal is rock solid thus far. For that fire. I actually thought that was going to touch Fatal at first. Fatal just goes into the fire and blocks it. The neutral air. Blocks the PK Thunder. Goes for a PK freeze, can't quite do anything about it. Boomer cannot get the spike. Oh, there he goes! Someone clip that, please. That was very, very textbook spike work there. So it sounds like Cruz Pokmoy's bracket and is going to be taking on Emba over at station number 1. And if my bracket gets called, I'll finish up my commentary stint and then go on to play Coral. Just so that way we at least get this match covered. There you go. And Boomer being smart. Ooh, he parries the up B. Absorb more damage from that PK fire. I've never seen Boomer play Lucas or Ness before, but I gotta say, he's holding his own. Fatal's doing a very good job holding Boomer down, whether he's playing ZSS or Lucas. Getting some up airs. Fatal looks like he's trying to shut this one down. Can't capitalize with the PK Thunder. Gets him in a PK Fire and a forward throw. That time Boomer absorbs the impact of the PK Fire. Fatal got that to go the wrong way, but Fatal knows he has plenty of breathing room and the odds are in his favor. I gotta go play now, actually, so I'll go take care of that, and you guys enjoy the rest of this fight.
question. What's up, bro?
Ice washed? Ice walk? Question mark? Ice going 0 question mark?
We go.
Big 0 and 2 are here. Me starting PS2.
Watch Ice dodge.
Ice folds right here. Good luck to the both of you.
One of you.
Not one-sided at all.
I don't think they do.
Nah, of course not. I believe I think he very confident. Honestly, I would do. I went plan. But then I
There's
just switched.
stage.
Hazards?
Yes, hazards. There's hazards.
What rule set did you guys pick?
Ice had more percent, so he has to drop a stock.
Yep,
Everyone knows that.
yep.
If you restart the game, you gotta drop a stock.
I didn't do
not my
anything.
fault. You didn't
Wasn't
think
my
it.
doing.
You don't work here. 3 stock.
And the unlimited
There's literally
time.
save point USA
The
30 right
unlimited time.
there.
Oh wait, we're cool. One. Oh yes. All right, and here we actually go. I can't imagine, but let's see. Nine, don't go into that. You rolled in. Yeah, that's all it was about. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What's up, woman?
Isabel.
Oh, smash. Ooh, is he gonna get anything? Yeah. Ooh. Watch out for that. Ooh. All it takes is one roller. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, nice.
They're dodging. Great damage. It's floating.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
Smart.
Pretty smart. Ooh.
That hit.
Like you said, that's all Isabel has. Better be good.
Isabel outranges.
Ooh, okay.
Hits it. Management.
Another one? Yep. There you go.
Step on.
No, it's not.
Is
Do you
this
know
game
if-
one or do you not?
Yeah, this is game
This
one.
game one. Okay.
The first time I had hazard. And unlimited time.
Yeah. They went,
Just say
then they went to King of Hearts. It is not. They picked the wrong rule set. Ooh, in the pocket.
Oh, good.
You know if the angle or like Isabel pockets, throw the bomb like.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh, the
Back,
forward
back,
throw
back.
there.
Hey, it's a good team.
Yeah.
it though.
Gets you an advantage.
Trying to think of like,
Take it
Ooh,
down,
great down smash. Okay,
Yeah,
so
same,
it
same.
does change.
What's in there? Just...
Well, no, I meant just like however the ink.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just worded it.
Look at the kid with
Pretty. Oh, is this it? No. Hey, it's okay.
40%.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
That's
Ice takes it. What do you keep your stick sensitivity on? I. Right. Still
I
does
really
it.
don't.
It's the higher it is, the easier it is to do. Easier it is to do a smash attack. Like it's more sensitive.
it's fair. It's like a 1. It's insignificant. I just don't touch it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Come have
That
it.
was mine.
Have it.
Yeah. Let him have it.
Have it again.
Yeah.
Two more.
Oh, gentlemen. Is it? Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I saw. Ooh, nice. Oh, yep. Ooh, just missed. That was. See what I was going for there. I didn't. Well, Inkling is not a character very often. I'm not surprised I didn't. Go for the down air. It's only bad if you miss. That's what I'm saying. You get a clip on stream. Think about it. See, Ice went for it and he got it. Right? Oh, he's getting doubled. I,
Oh my. Oh, he hits those. Oh, get the kill.
Yeah,
Three.
nice.
3.
You're very welcome. Can like Ice's game, but never can. Ah. I have a feeling.
He's about to have his.
Yep, exactly. I come out the egg.
Can't do any. He can't do an attack out of that. Oh. He thought he was.
He's player one.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. I'm not gonna lie.
It happened.
Bada bing, bada boom. There we go.
That is it. Ice is.
Ah, just crazy. She dodging.
You're dodging.
Do not dodge. I think I have an appointment.
Oh yeah, Dennis.
Okay, I know you're capping. I know you're capping. As long as you don't go Roy, then I'm chill.
Are you acting? What are you?
I'm
like,
Oh, any smash attack would.
I know, but then
Yeah, it's. I've done.
oh.
I lost. I pushed your button.
is it both of y'all today?
That's not my fault. You gotta click the fingers at this thing. Wait. Apple.
Best of luck to you both.
Anyone else? All right.
Hello, people in chat. Is it done? Come.
Okay, Grey Gorilla's back, and I am not too satisfied with how my run went. Well, winners was fine, losers not so much, but... Oh, look who's sitting down next to me. It's the Joker of the Save Point team, and that happens to be Inferno. I didn't say King Joker, I said Joker. See? Like that right there. He just spilled water all over himself. I wish there were a face cam here at the desktop. That way you could see what I'm talking about. Ugh. But... Coral and Fatal. Coral and Fatal. And that's not what I meant to update. I meant to modify something. There it is. There we go. That's better. Yeah, Coral, I lost to him winners, and I managed to get a one-stock lead on him in the first game, and I got him down to his last stock, which I wasn't expecting, but second fight, he gained some traction and then got me 2-0, so sounds like Coral. He'll go a little easy on you in the first fight, and then he gets more and more unforgiving each game. So, Trig, someone mentioned something about a face cam at one point, but... And by that I mean someone in the comments did, but the reason we don't have a face cam yet is just because Mr. and Mrs. Spruce are working on it. Game number 1 goes to Coral. Small Battlefield and Smashville are going to be Coral's bands. And I need to adjust these face cams because they are not centered in their little designs. Player 1 cam, where is it? There it is. Oh, someone put that in the wrong place. I should probably rename that title to... Yeah, let's rename that. There we go. All squared away. Now it's easier to remember. But they're playing the Mushroomy Kingdom theme from Brawl, which I don't think suits this fight at all, given who's playing.
Whatever's...
Yeah, you know that old worn-out Mushroom Kingdom from Brawl. Can you believe that game, as of this month, is 15 years old? I was 13 years old when Brawl came out. 13 and a half, technically. 94.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I don't even know what they were talking about back there. I thought someone was talking to me. I guess not, but... let's get back to the fight. I need to modify that face cam, though, because it's... there we go. That should be better. Yeah, that looks much better. Just need to modify Corals, but why don't we let this fight play out first, and then we'll readjust that face cam, because I should really be concentrating on what's going on the screen. Coral has a one-stock lead over Fatal. Somehow, why am I not so shocked that Coral's doing this well? Oh, pinball! And there it goes. Bakugo and Boomer. Hey, Boomer eliminated me in the loser side. Boomer, thanks for eliminating me! Hey, I gotta vent my frustration in the most professional way I can. But no offense to Boomer. Boomer's a great guy. I really like him. I'm just a little frustrated with my performance in Losers because it was a bunch of mistakes I couldn't recover from. But, back to this fight. This is what we should be concentrating on. Fatal is down by one stock, and also Coral's on the verge of taking the match. Good Spike should be able to do it, but Fatal always has the ability to catch up, and we saw how his first fight against Boomer played out, where Boomer's Zero Suit couldn't quite get his Ness, and his Lucas didn't have much more luck, but Coral Samus, whether it's Dark Samus or regular Samus, it's always an uphill battle. I mean, you wouldn't expect someone like Samus to work, but Coral does the impossible with this character. You see that shade of green, and you know there is no four-leaf clover on your side, and Coral takes the bracket, moving on to winter semis. So yeah, Samus wins.
Hey.
This means Coral will move on to winter semis to take on either Ice on Deck or... Soft Boiled won over Emba. Oh my god, I just realized what I said. So Emba's gonna be fighting either Boaz or Aero Phoenix in Losers Round 3. That's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse if I've ever seen it. Say that's crazy is underselling it, my friend. So Fatal is going to be taking on either McDan or Taco Turd based on how Bracket X, which is Losers Round 2, plays out. And Soralam defeated Cruz Pac. He's waiting to take on the loser of Ice on Deck versus Darkblade. If Ice on Deck wins, he'll be fighting Coral. If Darkblade wins, he'll be fighting Coral. So, lots more to unravel here. So, Inferno Gaming is... Oh, he's waiting to take on Softboiled. Knowing you're... By the way, I'm loving the puzzle piece hat. I love that toque you're wearing. No, I know. I mean, you're my very first opponent I fought in this arena. I mean, I should remember your Banjo. You gave me nightmares the first time I played you. You put me through a trial by fire for sure, Inferno, and I have not forgotten that to this day. Hey, Coral, while you're waiting, why don't you hit up the can? I mean, this guy already spilled water on him. We might as well keep up cliches.
Coral, please report.
Come on, give him the Corology. Tell him the Corology.
Coral, please report your set.
And what is Mr. Spruce doing over here? That number 20 is scaring me. Looking at that.
I wish we had.
Yeah, someone mentioned it. Oh, Wistful Temper, first time chatter. Hi, Okay, so sorry about that. We had to work on something. So, you want me to show off this shirt on cam? Oh, that shirt. The Ready to Die shirt. I was going to say, this is what I'm wearing. No, he did not, but next up is Fatal and McDan. So Fatal didn't have to go anywhere. Fatal's back in the same chair and everything. Okay, so now that that's squared away, let's get McDan's name up here because we gotta update the scorecard, and this is also Losers Round 3. Oui, je parle français, and I'm gonna stop speaking French. Yeah, it's still best of 3. Yeah.
Darkblade!
Darkblade! Yeah, there are the Darkblade chants. Darkblade is in fact back in the house tonight. So Fatal taking on World's McDan. Let's see how this all plays out. McDan has been known for being a beast with that Yoshi. It's like I say, if you see that baby blue, there is no baby in that play. That is a very scary character to play against. But here we go, round 3 of Losers Bracket, Save Point USA 2023. What are you singing? Oh, okay. Baby Blue by whom? Why are you giving me the finger, man? Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know what goes on in Inferno's head sometimes. No, I know you did, but again, I don't know what goes on with you half the time. Okay, looks like the visuals are all back in place. Sorry, the face cams were just off. But the first knockout's gonna go to Fatal. I don't know what 07 is meant to symbolize, but wherever the case may be, that is a symbol I do not ever want to come across in person. He's breaking all of his stride with the PK Thunder. And I believe in the last 6 minutes or less... What is going on with these two? I almost walked away from the chair. I almost walked away. Think, Dan, what did you post on social media? I don't use Twitter anymore, but even I got asked, what did you do on Twitter? He's sucking in eggs, or spitting out eggs. There we go. That's what's happening. Ooh, that was a punch by the yo-yo. Cracking that egg. Let him cook, let him boil. And I said I would never say let him cook, and now I'm saying it. Thanks, Rokugal. Back air from Yoshi. And by the way, hey, Pisuma, how are ya? No. Let him boil eggs. Yes, exactly, Pisuma. Which, by the way, Pisuma, I will make it back for another Street Fighter tourney on a Friday night. It's just I've had stuff going on. So please forgive me, Master Mantis. Make eggs, throw eggs. Well, you know, Easter's only about a month away, so is it safe to say that this is... Since we're in Lent now, is McDan celebrating Lent by doing early Easter eggs? I mean, that's what I'm taking away from this. So, we got that all settled with Mrs. Sprusa. She was asking me about concessions. So, back to the fight. Dan decides to spit it out and spit it down. Ooh, he broke the guard! And McDan's throwing his horse, Dan cannot recover from that. Fatal gets... That is monumental. That is monumental. Clip that, clip that, clip that. If you do not clip that, I'm taking you to court. I'm taking you to court if you do not put that in a clip. Clip that now. So that's first game to Fatal. In style. That was one of the most exciting Nest plays I've seen ever. The only thing that'd make it more exciting if it were Fatal and Coral because... Oh wait, didn't we just see that? Yes, we did. Apparently my memory doesn't last longer than 5 minutes, so... Hashtag Gray is forgetful. Thank you. So now that I have... Oh wait, I forgot. We're not on camera, but I gotta take this label off because we're not sponsored by Deer Park. What are you doing, Inferno? Just because we're not sponsored. Okay, I don't know what we're saying, but, I don't know what I'm saying more like, but... We're into this fight, and very little damage so far in the first half. McDan gets that flutter kick, always satisfying. Neutral, says Inferno. Okay, when someone said that Inferno was... I mean, I thought at first Jiggly was the team's clown, but now I see why people are saying, no, that's definitely Inferno. He's proving it. In terms of who has the... Who does the most wisecracks? Okay, I'm not encouraging this, Inferno. No, I'm ending it. Back to the fight. That's a knockout to Fatal. Ness has a back throw that's very violent. It's one of the best back throws you can have. And I just realized he went back to Ness's neutral color scheme, or average color scheme. Those forward airs are going to help Fatal very, very much. Cruz Pock says, I have 5,000 US dollars on Dan. If he loses, I will be ruined. Oh my god, we have... Oh! Is that you over there? Oh, you little Cruz Pock. He's sitting at one of the gaming PCs typing this stuff. So does this mean we have our own separate station of commentators over at the PC gaming section? Cruz Pock is officially going to be losing his life savings if McDan loses. And I love how Cruz Pock had to specify it was US dollars. Yeah, not Canadian, not Australian dollars, US dollars. Isuma is very disappointed in you, Cruz Pock. A little bit of back poke with the back air. Oh, he lets the yo-yo dangle down. I almost called it a boomerang. Up tilt for McDan.
I should have been dead. All those times you...
Neutral air. McDan is on a lifeline now. He is on life support. Fatal is definitely... Oh, I just realized I made a pun without intending to do one! Oh, and that was the end of McDan. That has got to hurt. McDan is just... Oh, McDan's going after him now! Oh, someone zoom in on that camera. Zoom in on the face cam. You can see him go after Cruz Puck. How you doing? Aromantic? No. No. I just, as soon as I realized the arrow and then Phoenix, I realized, no, the guy's trolling in the store again. Why do you have to encourage this behavior? Yeah, who is behavior? Whoever you are, behavior, we love you. We sad you couldn't make it out this week. I just cried inside. I just cried inside. So it looks like Future First Gaming's Ice on Deck is going to be taking on Save Point's Coral. Why am I not surprised by this matchup? They're two of the best hard-hitting players in the state. Although Ice on Deck's from Pennsylvania, so no, he doesn't count. He's an imposter. Ugh. Yeah, McDan is really kicking Cruz Pock for that.
We're kicking him out of here.
Space Games 3. Hi, Grey Gorilla. Hey, thank you. Hi, Space Games 3. Yeah, I just said... Wow, I just said hi back, but... we're waiting on a whole series of round 3s. As we know, McDan just lost to Fatal, which means Fatal will be fighting either Darkblade or Soralam 1. We'll find that out shortly. I'm a little surprised Darkblade fell down into losers this quickly. He usually has a really hard-running winner's run. And waiting on Boaz and Emba, that's an uphill battle. Space Games 3, yo, turn around. Who's Space Games 3? Wait a minute. I was shocked when I saw it before. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Thanks for reminding us, Ella. But the fact that Emba went down to losers in the quarters section of winners. But Space Games 3, whoever you are, you said to look behind you. Who are you, Space Games 3? Is that you, Coral? Oh, wait, no, you're Coral the creator. I gotta remember that. Space Games 3. Who is Space Games 3? Who is that? They're saying, look, turn around. Darkblade lost to Ice. Yes, that is a point.
Yes, sir. You need it on the screen. You cannot tell me I died no more, nerd.
But who is Space Games 3? He said turn around. Is that you, Darkblade? No, but who is Space Games 3? This is going to be the biggest quandary in Save Point history. That's a moral quandary. You gotta play Coral. I had to play him first.
No, if I lose to fight Emba, yeah, I'm sweating for my life.
Coral! Coral! Deliver him the Corology.
We're gonna be opening up 5, 6, 7.
What about the content, Ice?
I lose, I go to Ember.
Yes, you do. Good fun with that, or good luck with that, I should say.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I am going to have
okay, now we're on best of 5 according to Ella, so it's Soft Boiled versus Save Points Inferno Gaming. Where is Inferno? Did he go to the can this time? Coral said yeah, so he and Coral have traded places. Does this mean Coral's now gonna spill water on himself like Inferno did earlier? Oh, thank God for that, because then you'd literally be a Coral. You'd be under the ocean. Everyone has their stick. Inferno is the clown. Coral goes to the restroom so often. Jiggly is all about the team kill.
I'm literally, if I lose, I lose. Like, if Ember somehow gets by a note.
Yeah, into a coup. Okay, so it sounds like some of the TVs open up for friendlies, but we're still waiting on losers round 4. Or wait, no, we're waiting on winners semifinals. So I just realized I gotta update the round label. Now I'm joined at my side by Darkblade, who's not even gonna say anything.
Where's Inferno? He's always in the back. Every single round, I see this man in the bathroom. What's going on?
It's usually it's Coral in the bathroom.
Hold
This time it's Inferno.
Up with my tongue.
Oh, come on. Does that mean that Inferno was Did you just choose the stage for him? Inferno's back, you know. And you need to go back, because that's not the stage we were going to play. So they're saying, Space Game 3, Space Game 3. Is it Boaz? Is it... who? No, mine's the one that isn't even open yet. Okay, now we can see this. Okay, so let's take this from the top, and that is not McDan, that is Soft Boiled. And the... This is gonna bother me forever. Who is Space Games 3? This is a real quandary. Yeah, Soft Boiled is up now against Inferno Gaming from Save Point USA. And his sponsor is Oka. Or is it OCA? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's his sponsorship, I guess, or at least it's the prefix. You know, just to get, what's his name, Inferno's full tag in there. There, now we know it's Inferno Gaming. So this time it is best of 5. What happened? Coral, you gotta disconnect. Or was that Darkblade? I think Darkblade forgot to disconnect. Whose was it? We don't remember who it was. Oh, Fatal. It was Fatal. You gotta disconnect your controller. I don't know what this is about then. McDan. Okay, the world just lost. Don't ask me, I barely know. Yeah, I see that. Looks like, technical difficulties, everybody. Ha ha, hee hee. And of course, we have to have Cruise Pock and the others doing their own separate commentary in the unofficial, guest commentators booth. So this is I guess you could say this is your halftime show, but Space Games 3, what's your favorite character? If you're talking about in Smash, favorite character to play, I might as well just go with my main, Sonic. And if I have secondary, well, I do have a secondary, I just don't use them often, that's usually, Rob or Palutena. Palutena used to be my main, but after 4 years there were habits I couldn't break with her, so I just had to make her, I had to sideline her. I know Fatal always said he wanted to play a Sonic player, so he and I still have yet to make that bracket happen. Let's get it on.
Hey everyone, we got McDan, not McDan. Oh wow, I saw his tag so it's McDan, but it's Soft-Boiled Inferno. And they're doing Pac-Man and Yoshi. Inferno definitely started playing Pac-Man more. He used to play Pac-Man, but like, if you guys like are familiar with the stream and stuff, like, you know, he's like usually he plays like Banjo and Steve usually, but like now he's playing more Pac-Man. Anyway, like, Soft-Boiled's doing pretty good right now. He has the lead so far. I've, like, never seen these two play before. Even though I think they have, just, like, I've just never been around to see them play. So this will be, like, interesting to watch. Now it's, like, pretty even. I've also never really spectated the, like, Pac-Man Yoshi set. Like, it's just not, like, a matchup that I see that often. But maybe I'll see it more often now that, like, Inferno's playing Pac-Man. That was a good down smash, like, it's a good setup for, like, an edge guard. You just have to see if he'll capitalize from it. Yeah, that was really good from Soft-Boiled. He, like, kept him in the corner and, like, got that edge guard. But Inferno just gets, like, the kill confirm and evens it right back up. So far, these players seem pretty even. Like, it doesn't seem like anybody has like a crazy advantage over the other. But which makes sense. We're like in winter semis. Like, you know, like you have to be at least like decent to like get here. Like, you know, like you both have to like be like of a certain skill level. It looks like Inferno is still like trying to like scout out like Soft-Boiled's landings or something, but he like couldn't quite find like the Galaga. So now they're like still back in neutral. Now we have to see if like oh, so it seems like Inferno's like giving up stage to like get his like fruit combos and stuff, so like Soft-Boiled got back to center. But he's still, like, Inferno's, like, well, now it's even. I was gonna say he was up in percent, but now he's losing. But that forward smash is just really good. Let's see if Inferno can extend this lead, or if Soft-Boiled will even it up again. From what I can tell, I don't like really see Inferno go for like really big combos unless it's like with Galaga or something. I think he just like he really has like his setups that he goes for, and then like he backs off, and like that's not like bad or anything. It's just like something that I'm noticing. But that was a good dash attack. The hydrant definitely like extended the hitbox. But we have to see if Inferno can close this out, or if Softboiled will make the comeback. Because he's definitely like really down in percent. Like this is definitely like a significant lead for Inferno. But like he's definitely like not out. But that was a good key. He definitely like didn't see that like key coming. So like first game for Inferno. So I think small battlefield's the pick here, like on Softboiled's like counter pick, and I like this counter pick, like just in general. Like I think it's like a good stage for Yoshi personally. I mean, I'm not a Yoshi player, but I mean I've just played against Yoshis, and I feel like this is like a good stage for Yoshi. So like we'll see if like he'll capitalize on that. He definitely like found his opening and stuff, but we have to see if like he's definitely like trying to like get the opening, but I feel like Inferno's done like a good job of like stopping him from like getting like further openings. So he didn't get the like sweet spot on the back air. I definitely see what Softboiled's going for with the down airs, but I feel like on Pac-Man specifically with like his trampoline, it like sort of like negates the effect of down air just to like drag down, because it kind of just like he like drags him into like the trampoline and doesn't really like do much. That was a good like up air follow up, and like that's good that he caught the key, because key is definitely like really strong. He doesn't want to get hit there. And that was also like good to like go around Inferno there. So now he's on stage again. Let's see if he'll recover this time. Inferno sort of like lets him get back on stage, but now he's still in the corner. Up air didn't kill, so like Softboiled gets a chance. Oh wow. I don't think he like DI'd that correctly, but that was still like a good up smash. So Inferno manages to make it even. Let's see if like Softboiled will, like let's see who like extends their lead. So far Softboiled's done like a good job of not letting Inferno like get like a good comeback so far.
I take it Inferno won that first game.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish out this match.
Okay.
I'll just stand for it.
Yeah, like I was saying before, Softboiled's still doing like a good job of like holding that lead.
If everyone's wondering where I went so that Coral had to step in for me, I had to get a slice of Papa John's, officially licensed, and I also brought myself back some Coca-Cola from my dear park, also officially licensed.
What, man? Alright, we're at 101%. Nice. I'll smack that, go get killed though. 119 near full rage. Can Softboiled get this kill? Oh, we got the, what you call him, play the bell. So early you get hit. Let it be you, and you let it be. Okay, interesting grab call. Got the hit, couldn't get back air, but didn't get it. Ooh, got the dodge. Okay, nice grab. Where's the bell?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, no, he has it. Wait, what?
I didn't even know Pac-Man could do that.
Oh, yeah, we're not sure. Softboiled take the final shot. How much extra credit can he get? I feel like it'll be very important, because if it's even, I feel like Inferno had the slight edge.
Yeah.
Where the heck is the bell? I don't understand. I never seen that in any tag, even the good ones. I don't even see.
Yeah.
You're dead. Goodbye. You hit the weak hit. What are you doing? Okay, you got Bell, you got neutral. He's trying to win. Nice hit. 147%. Anything kills at this point? No way. That's up with a nice tag. Right, yeah, you're dead. Goodbye, TM. Or you're thick. Never mind. 177. He's still living. Oh, nice. Almost got the start. Okay, 33%. Still getting the hits. Back air. I don't know if you have a grab. Oh!
Oh,
He
upper kills
died from
200%.
up there? Okay, I guess. Oh, and he's dead. Oh, and he missed. Never mind. Okay. Okay. This is doable for Inferno. Nice. Okay. Nice. If he did it the right way, I think he would have died there. Okay. Up there. Don't get hit by Bell for the love of God. Okay, that's nice. He got hit by the hydrant. Unfortunate. He does have Bell in play. 123. It's off 4 there. All like that? I disagree, but it worked out in his favor. I think if Inferno shielded, like, I think the game would have been over, but the bagger missed. Oh my god, this is a scramble. Jesus.
Pun entirely intended, I'm sure, with Yoshi.
Air dodge! Oh god. This is so close. If you get hit by Bell, the game's over. Essentially.
Ding
Goodbye,
Yeah.
TN.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Dang, that neutral goes crazy.
That's 2-0.
Man, we're fighting for his life.
Same bands were which stages?
Oh, I gotta show you the neutral.
Just in case you want to wrap it up.
I love the pack.
I have relieved Coral of his duties. He has done a very good job staying in for me. Now I need to get back to doing my freaking job.
Alright, game number 3, up smash. Oh, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Chief. Are you a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs now?
Like, I'm a Cardinal fan. You're already ready to go tank. Anyway.
Hey, you want to have another discussion about my Rams versus your Cardinals?
I don't care if y'all win and we're both taking. Why does it matter? What?
Because it's fun to argue with you, Ice.
Alright, fair enough. Right now it's overall even. I feel like the biggest problem with Software at the moment is just sometimes he'd be impatient and get hit by things. But besides that, he's been doing a pretty good game, especially with Abandoned State mainly. So he definitely can get this reverse 3-0. He just need to play a little bit more patient. Just a little bit.
And that's soft-boiled you're talking about?
Yes.
I gotta say,
Inferno is literally doing Inferno things.
Soft-boil's Yoshi is actually really fun to watch so far.
For sure.
And I gotta give him brownie points for playing my favorite color, yellow.
Fair, that's valid. Up grab.
I'm gonna temporarily look at the bracket, and it looks like still nothing new to report as of now. Although the Rokugal Emba matchup has gone on for almost 20 minutes now. Actually, Rokugal's staying behind me, so I'm guessing that fight has already ended.
It definitely did. And then Soralom, I know Soralom and them just ended. I'm pretty sure it was 2-1 Fatal, so good for him surviving and advancing.
Fatal's tough. I mean, he lives up to his moniker.
For sure. I think the loser of this has to play Fatal. Be interesting.
Let me check that just to verify. Loser of O plays
Yeah,
Fatal.
but yeah.
Yep, they are. And it looks like you either have to play Emba or Coral has to play Emba.
Yeah, I'm fighting for my life.
Is the Delaware curse back since you haven't won a tournament here in a while?
Probably. Well, I have 2 curses. Second place curse and the 5th curse. That's nice on section.
Triggs pointed out something interesting. No Triggs, I don't think so, because it was only losers round 4. It was not losers quarters or loser semis, so it's only best of 3 for them. Mr. and Mrs. Spoosa would have said otherwise.
I think it's top 5.
Yeah, now that they're in losers quarters, now that's best of 5. I'm pretty sure.
But that the 5 for me reflects why he's a loser or something.
It was top 8, but top 5 has different rules from top 8.
You're dead.
And, of course, he has to call himself KN Finger, because Inferno just loves to trigger me.
Fair. Final stock for...
Soft-boiled. Oh, he's playing volleyball with himself.
Hey, we do.
Or he's playing fetch with himself, that's what he was doing.
Oh,
Oh, that spike was... What the heck is going on in the pit? Not into the pit, it burns.
Welcome to Smashy Bro.
Welcome to the Smash game, we got fun and
What is
games.
going on in this new... Okay, the man just saying every ball. Okay, he's still saying every ball. With the forwarders. Missed it, but the Nair does not get the hit. He won't get the bell. Missed the up air there. Would have got the kill. Nice grab from... Oh, not Softball, Inferno.
Oh,
Nice
he
egg,
uses that
which gonna make him
fire
ball
hydrant
stage.
on
Will
him.
he get the kill? No. But he's still in this event. Never mind. At this point, it's off new.
He's got the bell at the ready. There's the bell, but no, he didn't get it. Oh, what the heck? He had all the time in the world to avoid that fire
And
hydrant.
just died to himself, essentially. Oh, wait. Grab.
Oh, grab the bell right back.
He would have won if he got the parry. But unfortunately, now we're just... Yup, here it goes.
Yep, he's waiting for the ideal moment. Now he's just jumping and throwing eggs, soft-boiled is. By the way, do you want soft-boiled eggs this Easter?
He did! Oh, no, mine. Oh,
He somehow didn't get the velocity on that fire hydrant. Got the bell at the ready again, however. Still can't get it. He got the bell right back.
Wow, I love Pac-Man.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell to end this
That's it,
round. That should be it. Oh, no!
Folded!
Fire hydrant's not going to do the job either. But he's got the bell again.
Yeah, but now you have 128. It's even worse. But the more percent...
Oh, he got the key.
He should have just kept the bell. No shot.
I would say love is the key, but not in
You're
this
dead.
universe.
You're not dead.
Yeah, Pac-Man does not have a very strong back throw, so
He
it's
has
not
a
going to be
decently
enough.
strong back. Oh, that was smart. It's just...
It's decently
got the
strong,
read.
just not
Oh, what a
very. He's
catch.
got the apple, but Yoshi doesn't want to eat that apple. He wants to use it as a weapon. Seeing some up airs from Soft-Boiled.
Nice.
Still trying to find that. Oh, he
Ooh, I
decides to
like the
get rid of
idea.
that with the apple.
No! I swear.
I was about to say, oh, what the heck? What the heck? Is that the #1 moment of save point this year so far?
You're throwing. Wait. Okay. Okay, we're still here. Oh my god, it's just...
Of all things, that's what takes Soft-Boiled down. An apple. An apple. And besides, Red Delicious apples suck. I hate Red Delicious apples.
And Inferno will move on free.
Call them Red Disgusting apples. That's what they actually
job,
are.
man.
But that was a disgusting KO, and the way that rally ended,
Congratulations, you're on
what the heck was going on with between those two? Soft-Boiled was more hard-boiled in that last stock. I mean, did you see what I saw? This is not Dreamland, is it? This is not me being asleep. This was real. Oh my god. Yeah, nice fights though. That was fun. That was really fun to watch.
I mean, it was fun.
Be on the loser side. I mean, not me personally, but see the rest of them. So you gotta take on Emba or Fatal. Ice on deck versus Coral. Okay, and just to confirm that Inferno won that last bracket, boom, there you go, 3 points. And now that we have that very quick set of 3 points up there, I gotta immediately change it because it's time for winner semifinal #2. Future First Gaming's Ice on deck, taking on Save Point's very own Coral, who stood in for me not too long ago. Thank you again, Coral, and that first fight you and I had was sure a pleasure tonight, but... And yes, Triggs, we do need to clip that offstage interaction, because if that doesn't make the... If that doesn't make the Save Point history books, let alone the Smash history books, I don't know what will. That whole last minute was violent. That wasn't even disgusting. It was vile. It was violent. It was abhorrent. It was... Oh, man. And it had to be a Red Delicious apple, of all things. I just thought about it. It just hit me. I gotta put this in the comments before Coral steps up. Because this needs to be... I think I've officially found the title for this. I officially found the title. I just realized I went to YouTube, not Twitch.
Oh, yo, this is...
Alright, guys, it's a best of 5. Best of luck to you both.
Yes.
Oh, you lost.
Hold on, we gotta find it.
Okay, now we're going on a scavenger hunt, so... let me put this on Be Right Back, so that way you can just hear me talk while we're waiting to figure out where Coral's Pro Controller went. So, Charm 5050, nice to see you back here again, and yes, we have the wild card working. But I'm telling you guys right now, I've officially found out what we need to call that knockout with the apple, the way that whole thing played out. I've officially found what we're going to call it here at Save Point USA. There you go. That's what we're going to call this. That's what that moment with that offstage interaction will be called. Because of all things, of all those interactions, it took a red delicious apple of all things. So it looks like Ice on Deck is just going to sit back down, but we're still on the Be Right Back screen because... Okay, Coral found it. We can get away from the Be Right Back screen. Back to the game. Here we go. And I just remembered I got to reset the score and everything. And I need to change the player tags. So we have save points of our own Coral sitting at position number 1. Position number 2 is Futureverse Gaming's Ice on Deck. Go Rams! Just trying to trigger him. I prefer the Isaac Newton. Well, I'm not sure about Isaac Newton because that's already something common, but come on, Red Malicious. We could possibly copyright that. No, I kid, but that's something that we could definitely showcase in a way. Does anybody notice that the Me Gunner is missing from the character selection screen? Not that it matters, because I don't think anyone here plays Me Gunner. If you're going to play Gunner, be like Coral and play Samus. Hashtag ban Me Gunner. Looks like Coral and Ice are on their way. Let's get going, men. Off with the fight now. Winner will move on to Winners Finals to take on Save Points Inferno Gaming. So either we'll be getting a team kill in Winners Finals, or we're going to be getting Save Point versus Futureverse Gaming, because Ice on Deck has been here many times. Looks like, sounds like Soft Boiled and Fatal. Whoa. Soft Boiled and Fatal are going to be going to a separate table. Coral's off to a very sound start thus far. Charge up the beam. Oh, Coral goes right through the Min Min. I'm a little surprised Ice isn't starting out with Toon Link, but maybe he's fought Coral Samus enough times to know that maybe Min Min will work better for him in this scenario, just like that, just as I say that. Man, I have a tendency to do that a lot. Say something might work, and then all of a sudden it works for that player. Man, this is really good time stuff. Okay, missed a little bit of it, but it looks like nothing big has really happened lately. Coral gets a boom on Ice on Deck. And with that up throw, there we go. And did Min Min just yell, "I lost"? No, you didn't. You're still in the middle of the bracket. Coral's starting to find his rhythm now. And yes, of course, as I have to mention, Coral is allowed to copyright the word oof. So anybody who goes oof now, make sure that you refer to Coral first before he takes you to court for plagiarism. Beautiful back there, Coral. All one stock apiece now. Ooh, nice reflection by Min Min. I forgot Min Min's front kick can do that. Ice seems to realize that the only way he's gonna have a chance against Coral is to just play distance. Especially since Samus herself is a distance fighter. Coral's getting his reads. Forward throw. Coral's dropping the bombs at the right moment. And there's a beam. If I ever saw one. Sweeps her under the legs. Oh, this is going to be really, really close. Coral somehow makes this character work, and I really wish I knew how he did. Game number 1 is going to go to FFG's Ice on Deck. Battlefield and PS2 are going to be Ice's bans. Oh, and by the way, I banned Kalos, just to make that clear. Where's Coral going? His gum. We're not on an airplane, Coral.
No, respect that.
I mean, I respect it too. I'm just trying to have a little fun here. Come on, I'm just busting you a little bit. I'm busting you a little bit, Ice.
Like I had it and I'm like,
Man, okay, we have a new theme. Coral's not only going to the can, Coral loses everything. Okay, there he goes. He has his gum. He's all chill vibing now. He's gaga for the gum. Goes to small battlefield. I didn't expect him. I like how he paused to think. Wait, what did he say? I like how Coral had to pause to think about what I said. No, we are not freeing Kalos. I do not want Boaz to be encouraged to free Kalos. Kalos is a sin. Let's get on to fight 2. So Coral got a taste of Min Min once again, and wow, Ice is already off to a really solid start. Coral has 84% already. What the heck is going on? They're back there from Coral. And there we go. Coral gets an up smash. You don't see Coral do an up smash with Samus all too often, but there you go. Oh, very nice use of the ledge. And very nice ledge knockout from Ice. This music is distracting. I'm sorry, I can barely think of what to say from how distracting this music is. There's 1-2 from Min Min. Doesn't quite work out, however. Coral stops Ice dead in his tracks. Oh, can't get the up tilt to work. Ice managed to stop that. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for the reflection. He goes right through that. That side smash, that's a knockout to Coral. You gotta love how Coral just sits like a statue the whole time. Meanwhile, Ice keeps getting up close and personal with the face cam. And you can see the concentration on his face. A nice back air from Ice. Trying to get another series of punches. There we go. Coral's back up on stage. 1-2. Sweep under the legs. Oh, and the beam misses. Goes for another sweep under the legs. Coral is in very comfortable territory to get his first win now. Recognizes the 1-2 from Ice now. Oh, he's up and manages to dodge the 1-2 punch. Ooh, nice use of the grab. Coral's got me with that a couple of times before. And Coral is on the board. First game to Coral. Final Destination and Town City are going to be Coral's bands, reportedly. And Ice says Smashville. That was a very, very quick decision. Go KK Ryder. Okay, if you say so. Go, go, KK Ryder. So here goes, it's game 3. These two are pretty even like they typically are. Ice had a major advantage in that first game, but it seems like Coral's seen through the power of the Min-Min. But now can he become one with the Bounty Hunter? Proved it in the last fight. We'll see if he can do it again. Actually, speaking of Bounty Hunter, with that shade of green that Coral Samus has, do you think maybe he should, do you think maybe he should be, or she should be the spokeswoman for the Bounty Paper Towels? You tell me. I don't know. Goes back up. No, very nice grab. And Ice will get knockout number 1. Oh, Ice grabbed the wrong way, but he manages to break out Coral's grab. Goes forward air and gets an aerial grab. That's going to do the damage he needs. And there goes Min-Min's first stock. Ice and Coral are now back at full strength, just like in a game of hockey. Down throw and a forward air. Ice misses the 1-2. Managed to get the grab, however, and he's got a burning fist. Fair from Coral. 1-2. Oh, very nice recovery from Coral. I thought he lost it for a moment. Yep, Coral's starting to read through Ice's punching tactics now, and he's playing his distance well, not charging in at certain moments. Except that time, he couldn't quite read that. Ice sees the block and goes right for the grab. There we go. Ice gets his second knockout. Ooh, that was a cool parry. The way that punch just looped around, Coral still parried it. Coral could have punched that a little bigger than he did. Decides not to go for a major punch, however. Ice on deck is just looking for some kind of blow to Coral's frame to get that second game. Back air from Ice. Man, I'm starting to realize now just how powerful Min-Min's punches are. It's almost like an anchor and a box of matches that all got set on fire just got put in your face. Back air from Samus. So, fun fact, Samus and Min-Min have the longest and second longest grab. Yeah, that sounds about accurate, Triggs. Sounds very accurate, actually. Oh, there we go, there we go. Samus, or Coral got his second knockout. Blocks the punches, now goes in for the dash. Oh, that's still not it! Well, Coral is stubborn, that's for sure. Coral does not want to go down easily. Whoa! Burns the Coral. They say same bands, or at least that's what Ice says. So, Ice on Deck is on the cusp of moving on to Winners Finals to take on Inferno Gaming, but we know Coral. He tends to have a very, I'm going to take the slowly see where things go approach, and then once he's down 2 games or so, Coral turns into an absolute menace. So, I'm expecting Coral to just wake up and charge in full force at Ice now. Oh, he means PS2. Gentleman's agreement, although in Coral's case, this usually means we're going back to neutral ground because I'm going to make sure you pay the price. Sticking with the same characters, and I wonder if Ice had the same palette, because I know Coral can't go anywhere but green Samus. No, Ice had to change the palette because Ice plays every palette known to man. Let's get on with Game 4. When did the llamas or whoever get in here, Mr. Senator? And we have a bunch of people congregating around here at the feature table. Would you shut up? This time Coral has a booming start, but both these characters are distant, and the one advantage that Min Min has over Samus is a 1-2 effect, so Coral's got to be really smart about how he's going to play distance on Ice on Deck in this particular fight. Oh, it goes right through the 1-2. Gets the forward grab. Back air. Coral's got something going, but Ice manages to go right through that beam. Charlie horses Samus in the back of the leg. Blocks that beam perfectly. Couldn't quite parry, but gets a block. Whoa, 2 parries in exchange. That was cool. And Coral's doing a really smart thing, going down into the pit and charging the beam. Knockout number 1 to Coral. Always satisfying seeing a back air, especially if it's a kick. Those KOs are somehow some of the most satisfying KOs you'll find in the Smash universe. That looked like a Guile flash kick, but doesn't have the same effect that Guile's flash kick does. And Coral is just chewing his gum, biding his time, making sure that Ice doesn't play into his head too much. He just laughs that off. Oh, hey, Peacetuma. Hi, Guile. Been a while since we've seen you here. Did you go back home and become a family man now that Bison's gone?
Ain't no way my brothers call me now!
And of course, as I like to say, Ice is doing his own commentary mid-bracket. So we have 3 different commentators tonight. We have the commentator, the substitute commentators over in the gaming section, and now Ice himself. 3 sets of commentators at Save Point USA. That's an anomaly. I'm getting so excited watching this bracket, I can barely think of words to say. This is actually a very tough fight to do commentary for, just based on how intelligently and strategically these 2 are playing. There's a back air. Oh, very nice parry on the second punch from Coral. Can't quite get a second knockout, though. There you go! That was a setup if I ever saw one. And just as I predicted, Coral's waking up now. Not that he was ever asleep, but, I mean, the beast within him has definitely woken up. Coral may be the most quiet speaker here at the store, but when you watch him play, watch out. That's where his voice comes out, and when he gets a knockout on you, you're going to be needing some ointment to heal that burn. They're playing distance. Oh, parries the second punch again. Reflects the rocket, but can't quite get it back. Parries the fully charged beam. This has been nothing but parries this particular fight, although maybe more. It's just the parries have stood out more than anything else so far. Can Ice finally get a KO? No, not exactly, because Samus is pretty heavy. It's a back air. There you go. Ice is on match point, but Coral still has a chance to take this into a 5th and final game here in Winter Semis. I would not be surprised if Coral can pull it off. Ice stops that beam in place. Is that Crash Bandicoot laughing in the background? And everybody just disappeared. I just turned my back and everyone's gone. How the heck did this happen? Coral's got that beam going, but decides to chip away at Ice's guard. Just dropping the bombs, doing what he can to... Oh, he goes right through the block! Or decides to dodge the grab, I mean. There he goes, dodges the grab again. And there we go, Coral evens the series up, just like I figured he would. He is known for comebacks. Sounds like Final Destination and Town City are going to be Coral's bands. 2-2. A very familiar sight for Coral. He is known for taking things into a fifth and final game. Fight 5. Ice is still playing through his phone, but gets right back on the screen in time. This time, Ice has the big start. Ice already has Coral at least 50%, now 60%. Coral's still trying to get a hit on Ice on deck so far. There he goes. Now Coral has something to work with. And that beam goes right past Ice on deck. It's getting some up airs, Coral is. And Coral has equalized this fight already. Things have been placed, back throw. Suplex. I like my suplex with lots of cheese. As one of my friends once said 9 years ago. I don't know why I thought of that moment, because that was back when I was still in college, but that moment happened. I soft-boiled. Yeah, soft-boiled is off to my right, just seeing what's going on between Coral and Ice. This has been a very exciting winner's semi.
Wait, this is game 5. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is game 5. Coral's known for comebacks, as I said.
I want to say Ice just kind of ran.
Yeah, knockout in 1 goes to Coral, but plenty of time left on the clock, and hardly ever do we have timeouts here at Save Point. Save points are as bad as rare as a Dodo's egg omelet. But we're seeing some good defense from Coral. Coral is being a lot more defensive this time because now he knows what's at stake. Min Min has that fully charged Burning Fist. Nice games. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so Soft Boiled was just bidding me farewell, so I'm gonna get back to the fight, because again, this is my job. And I know what you guys in the comments are saying. Gray, do your freaking job! Okay, I'll do it. Gray, don't do your job? No, Pisuma, I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna get fired by the same... Oh, wait, I'm not employed here. Oh, very nice parries from Coral. And it looks like D Cosmic decided to come back and see what was going on. I find it funny that you guys were all standing around me last game, and then I turned my back and you're suddenly gone. But Cosmic's back again. Thank you, by the way, for getting that bot ready for the bracket. That helps a great deal. And Ice on deck is on match point once again for the second game in a row, but... Like I said, Coral is the comeback king of this store, so I would not be surprised if it... There we go! True survival fashion, 1 stock left apiece. Tied 2 games to 2. This is sort of like being in baseball where it's the bottom of the 9th inning where the game is all tied up in full count. And 2 outs. Okay, it's even. It's even Stevens. Punches. There we go. Look at him go. Coral's behind on damage points, but that could quickly change with that fully charged beam as long as he capitalizes at the right split second. But of course, it's still not over even after this. There's still a loser's bracket for either of them if they lose. It's going to be a hard road taking on Emba. Okay, Coral's charging things up now. It's even. This is way too even. Is that going to be it? That's it! Coral has won the bracket and has sent Ice down to losers. We are going to be getting a team kill in winners finals. Coral could not have timed that up B better. Team kill! Team kill!
Team kill!
Hey, Ella said it too. I think that's the first time she said it. Coral went back to the can too. Coral the Clutcher? Oh, hey Jiggly, how are ya? Jiggly, what's with all the all caps that you typed? I know you're excited, Jigs, but I've never seen you type in all caps for every message before. I'm chilling, and you say that in all caps. Come on, I gotta show this to everybody. Look at this. Look at Jigs. He puts everything in all caps. That's hilarious. GG's, hopefully we see your own again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's most likely they're going to be working Monday mornings like every day.
I already work Monday mornings. I still come here because I like it.
But also for me.
Inferno, were you just playing Rebound with the key off of a wall? And he nods his head and says, yes. Okay, so now I just realized I need to update the cards and everything. So player 1 tag, we need to make that Inferno Gaming officially. And player 2, that is Coral. We already saw Coral's remarkable run before he had to go to the toilet once again. So, now that they're both back, let's get on with winners finals, everybody. My man is goated. Oh, so it looks like Inferno is not playing Banjo and is playing Pac-Man instead. So winner will go on to Grands to represent the winner's side. Either way, it's a save point grand final. Well, not entirely being so. Fatal has defeated Soft Boil 3-1, which is why Soft Boil is hanging out, I guess. Ice on Deck is now having to play Emba. He said he was going to DQ, but he decided to play after all. You know what? I respect that, Ice. Yeah. It's going to be really fun seeing these two go after one another. I'm not sure if the bonus fruit can block the charge shot, but that's something we'll have to wait and find out. Oh, I missed that shot. Oh! I almost said Kid Named Finger. Inferno. Inferno almost got the hit, but couldn't. World dodges the fire hydrant. And first knockout of this series will go to Inferno. Very nice use of Blinky as the side smash. Oh, and Coral manages to get a very dirty blow that time with the fully charged beam. I should have said dirty hit, I'm sorry. Oh, he managed to parry the fire hydrant. I don't know if I've seen that before, and if I have seen it before, it's been quite a while. Blocks fire hydrant. There you go with a fatal blow. It's all even up now. It's still a pretty close bracket between these two. Two of Save Point's hardest hitting players. You know, it's a shame that we only got 2 of the 5 Save Point sponsors playing tonight, but you know what? They both made top 3, and it's an all Save Point winners final, so even with just 2 out of the 5, yeah, you gotta admit, that is pretty solid stuff. Whoa, what the heck is going on with the fire hydrant and the Galaga enemy?
I like that.
That almost looked like something you'd see in Cirque du Soleil. That did not look like a fighting exchange. And you just throw a peach at the fire hydrant? Oh, like, that would totally break a fire hydrant. I think he would bring out Pac-Man more. The problem is, Triggs, it's not his main, so I'm guessing this is only one of those nights where it actually suits this scenario, or maybe he's just experimenting, because as you know, Inferno's true main is Banjo and Kazooie. And I should know full well, because my very first opponent here at Save Point USA, back when the store opened in May, believe it or not, was Inferno. Oh, that's fun. Coral's starting to get some reads on his teammate now. Back here on Pac-Man, or from Pac-Man. Coral's back on the stage, and everybody's split once again, like a banana split. He's got the bell at the ready, Inferno does. Coral gets the parry on the forward air.
Commentating the smash again. Are we squinting?
Yes, I am. But I tell you, Jiggly, if you're still here, you missed a very, very, very nasty set between Inferno and, I believe it was Fatal earlier? Soft-boiled, that's what it was, soft-boiled. You missed a very nasty set between those two in that third game. I'll tell you, that will make the arc. An apple! The apple gets the knockout again. Yeah, the end of game, well, to say it was crazy, Triggs, would not even be the right adjective. I don't even know what the proper adjective to describe that third game was. And with that screw attack, still not going to get Coral the win he needs, but he has a huge damage advantage. There goes the key. He manages to break the crap with the fire hydrant. That's actually a very good tactic to know. And with that, Screw Attack, game number 1 will go to Coral the Creator. Town City and Final Destination are going to be Coral's 2 bands. So that leaves Coral or Inferno up with a different decision. Oh, Northern Cave. I thought he was going to choose Boxing Ring or whatever that one stage from, I was about to say Fortnite. Minecraft was. And I was about to say, Inferno, you know the rules. You've been a sponsor here for how long? Here we go. Game 2. Of course, you have to play this overly dramatic music. Inferno's off to a good start, but Jiggly has, or Coral has answers. I forgot Jiggly's not here tonight. How did I forget? Here we go. Very nice use of the up air to, or the up tilt to the up air. Makes use of the fire hydrant, but can't get Coral in the capture. Managed to knock Coral back with the Peach, but Coral's back up, and Inferno's got the bell once again. Coral manages to dodge the impact, but Blinky still gets a smash attack for knockout number 1 to go to Inferno Gaming. And there's the melon. I don't know why Inferno went with the melon this time, but it doesn't matter because Coral just got his first KO of game 2.
I usually play DNF.
Oh man, this is... I knew this was going to be a slower fight because neither of these characters moved very quickly, but I like how Coral was able to break up the impact of that bell just by dropping a down B on Inferno.
It actually. I won red too.
Screw Attack is not going to get rid of Inferno just yet. Coral couldn't quite get... I was about to say KN Finger. We do not sponsor anyone named Kid Named Finger. Did he just get him in the crossfire? Or in the bell's path? Yes, he did. He blocks the bell this time, but Inferno picks it back up. Oh, he managed to get him that time. Perfect use of the bell. Managed to pick it up after Coral blocks it, and then just punches Coral anyway. And Coral punches him on the ledge. Pretty even so far. Ooh, Coral intercepts the key just like a defensive player intercepts a Tom Brady pass. That forward air from Coral is going to do him wonders in terms of racking up the damage on his teammate. Still pretty even, however. These players know each other very well, and they might as well know each other. I mean, they're teammates after all. Oh, and somehow the fire hydrant gets back and hits Coral. Very nice parry from Inferno, but he doesn't capitalize on the parry. Trying to find the right item. He's got the Galaga chip. Now he's got the bell. He gets him with the bell, but oh no! Inky's not going to do the job. That gives Coral an opportunity to shut this fight down. Somehow Coral did not go down after all that. I mean, Inferno. I'm sorry. There you go. That's game 2 to Coral. That should have been the end of Coral's second game. Instead, it gets him his second win. Okay, so it's 2-0 Coral. I did not hear what the bands were, but Oh, going back to PS2. Might as well do the gentleman's agreement, I suppose. Bring on Samus as usual. If it's not Samus, it's Dark Samus. Is Inferno having a second thought? Inferno is going all throughout this list, just trying to... He goes back to PS2 anyway. Oh, well, I guess he was just trying to make sure he was being smart with his choice. Okay, so let's get going with Game 3. And that oof definitely deserves to be copyrighted after how Coral has played tonight. If he wins this tournament, oof will definitely need to be copyrighted. Coral's off to an explosive start, no pun intended, and gets a throw, using the forward airs to his advantage.
Wario. We need to go Wario. Wanna go Wario. Yeah.
And of course, it looks like Boaz, Mr. Senator, and Aero Phoenix are just screwing around in the background, because whenever Aero Phoenix is here, there has to be some screwing around going on. Swaggy P! But anyway, I need to get back to this bracket. Look at Coral go. We're almost a whole minute in, still no first KO yet. Yep, 1 minute down, this is still very even, showing just how good these two actually are. There's a back throw from KN Finger. Oh, he intercepts the bell. That could really prove to be costly, but gets right through it. No issue. Let's bring out the apple. That up throw is going to get Coral his first knockout. Took him almost 90 seconds, but he's finally on the board this fight. We'll see if kid named Inferno can answer quickly. Dude, get rid of the KN Finger alias. I mean, God. Oh, couldn't get it to hit, but he manages to get the grab. See, this might actually... Whoa, that dunk! That's put Coral on match point. Coral is really doing well. Knockout one for Inferno. Showing that Inferno's still not down and out.
I'm metal. I'm metal and you guys are big.
Manages to block it. Now Inferno's waking up a bit. Inferno's got that fire. He's on fire just like the Roop. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the song. Yep, there's the fire. Inferno's catching up very quickly. He's got the bell again, but can he make it work? Got him in the hole, but can't quite get the punch that he needs. Gets it back air, however. The gears are turning in Inferno's head. You can see him thinking hard about this, and Inferno equalizes it that quickly. Man, Inferno had an answer of his own, and there he goes. Inferno might even just take the lead. Just when it was looking like this was going to be a runaway, Inferno is keeping his teammate on the ropes. I never planned on counting Inferno out. I should know full well, as he was my original opponent, as I said. But I mean, look at him. Look at Inferno play this game. Oh, he misses the side B! Here. Tries to drop the bomb, can't get rid of him. Blocks Blinky. And Blinky goes the wrong way. The Coral can't get the beam to work either. That time there's a late hit from Blinky. Can't get the apple to hit, goes right through the fire hydrant. Gets touched by Pinky just as soon as he gets back up on the stage. Goes right through a fire hydrant to get Inferno in the air. They hesitate a little bit. Inferno's just biding his time, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Oh, is that it? That's it! What? What was that? Inferno goes down 0-3 against Coral. But the way he almost turned around that third game, man, that was... I'm sorry, I gotta stand up and think about what happened.
The gears will go. Oh, yep. We're going. I actually did this in a hold on.
Turn off the dope and fuck the 10 content.
Emma and Fatal, please. Emma and Fatal.
Oh my god. That was fun stuff. Oh, and get this, Coral. PSU is now vouching ban PS2.
This is gonna be the losers finals. Best of 5, guys. Best of luck to you both.
Okay, so Small Town Gaming's Emba taking on Fatal. Can I please wipe my mind clean of that last bracket? I don't even know anymore what life is. But it looks like Emba got a clean 3-0 sweep on Ice on deck, which is why he's fighting Fatal in loser semis. Mr. Senator is so metal, yo. Oh, shizzle dizzle. Okay, so let's move along. Not even just for this bracket. This whole tournament's been nothing but highlights, Triggs. This whole tournament's been nothing but highlights. Okay, so let's get on with loser semifinals. Small Town Gaming's Emba versus Fatal. Small Town Gaming's Emba, I should just call him Emba. We all know he's Small Town Gaming. STG. Emba was sent down to losers by Oka Softboiled back in the winners bracket, and that was in winners quarters, believe it or not. But Softboiled got eliminated by Fatal in losers quarters, so that's why. Did you try calling yourself Egoist? I was about to say, Rokugo already claimed that title. There's Fatal telling Rokugo to pretty much, yeah, go away. Oh, Rokugo stepping up. The shots are about to be fired.
I didn't say shots. I didn't hear what you said.
Shots fired.
I just didn't hear what you said.
Oh, and by the way, Fatal, P. Suma says he approves of the sandbag t-shirt. Does that mean that you're going to get punched if you lose? No, I'm kidding. I kid. But then again, that's why you're Fatal, because the sandbag doesn't look like it does anything to you, but the sandbag is the godliest of all Smash fighters. Okay, so it looks like Fatal's just testing out his inputs. Just look at some of this chat we've had tonight. Swift looks like he was the most in shock about how that last fight played out. But let's get back to the game. No, we're not doing tourney. The in-game tourney mode is garbage. Home run contest bracket win. Yes, Triggs, we need to have a home run contest here at Save Point. That'll bring in so much fun. And that should be all on the stream, just that way people can watch that. But yeah, the sandbag never loses. It's invulnerable. Hashtag ban sandbag. Okay, so the Brave Girls tag has come out, so we know that that's Emba. But is he going to stick with the regular Pokemon trainer? I guess he is going to. And taking on Fatal, who now has claimed the title Egoist, so let's get going. I'm so used to seeing Emba play. It's always fun watching this man play, and Fatal. Fatal's Nest has been a real show tonight. Showstopper, sent Boomer down to losers immediately when I was not expecting that to happen. It's managed to get a lot of players sent down to losers who more than likely shouldn't have been, but there goes Emba with the Squirtle play as always. But yeah, Mrs. Spoosa had to get her promotional photography. And also, since I'm wearing the Subwoofer hat, I gotta break out the Subwoofer glasses. There, now I'm like Keith and Jim. Okay, so back to this fight. Seeing some back airs. And it looks like Ness is back on stage. But I missed that first KO that Emba got because I was busy interacting with the store owner. But Emba is always holding his own. He may be the one who can fatally end Fatal's run. And there goes Ivysaur. So here comes Charizard. But will Emba stick with Charizard? Doesn't look like it. I don't think. Still managed to get attacked by the PK Thunder and the PK Flash. And did I just say Thunder? Wow, my lingo is way out of whack. And that little forward tilt is going to get Emba another knockout. That's how Charizard comes in handy. Pushes away with the water gun. It's forward throw. Okay, Emba's playing this really strategically, just going in for sequential hits. That's very smart. Parries the neutral air from Fatal. Emba knows that even if he loses a stock, he can afford it because he's in a very comfortable place. And man, that vine is so much longer than I've ever seen it. That vine is sure no 6-second video. It's really a great vine. And there goes a forward air from Fatal's Nest. And that Yo-Yo manages to get rid of Charizard. I'm in shock. So he's going to respawn with Squirtle, because obviously it cycles back to the next Pokemon. Forward air. It's shocking. Somehow the electricity does not affect Squirtle all that much. Good old Pokemon logic. Is he going to be able to keep him away? Yes, he will! That belly flop, man. And somehow... that somehow gets him back onto the stage.
Way to go, Ivysaur!
Okay, so game number 1 to Emba. So I did not hear what the bands were, but we'll find out Fatal's pick real soon. They say what the bands were? Did Emba say what his 2 bands were? Yeah, Northern Cape might have been one of them. Yeah. Oh, looks like they're doing small battlefield, so yeah, I guess Northern Cape was one of them. Okay, so... Stain Palace Pokemon Trainer. I'm a little surprised that Emba's not going with his trademark Yellow Sun Hat Pokemon Trainer, but... if it still gets him a win over Fatal, color palette shouldn't really mean all that much, I guess. And Fatal has changed his color palette to some cartoony-looking zombie, wherever it's on Ness's shirt. I can't even tell what it is. Fatal had a bit of a big answer in the beginning, but Emba's sure having a quick answer of his own. Down throw, and there's the Surf. Surf and Turf. Wait, if Squirtle's the Surf, then that must mean Ivysaur's the Turf. It all comes full circle. And Charizard is the barbecue that cooks them both. But as we know, Rokugo came up with the phrase, let him cook, so there's the laying of the cooking. Gets the grab, down throw. Can he push him far enough away? Not quite just yet. Yep, that gives Fatal a chance to recover, which it does. That back throw is still not going to do it entirely. Pushes Ivysaur back with the PK Thunder this time. And Cosmic just sneaks away like a ninja, like always. Or is he a chameleon? But Fatal's one stock ahead so far. Charizard might not really be doing Emba any favors at the moment, given how big its hitbox is. That forward tilt is what he needed, so he can bring Squirtle right back out. And Emba's #1 Delaware for a reason. He's proven that his strategy is thus far unmatched. Back throw. Blocks the PK Thunder, but can't get a punch with a grab. Dash attack. That PK Thunder just went over Squirrel's head like an arc. Oh, can't get the plume for a spike. This could prove to be problematic for Ness. Just the amount of time it gives Emba to react with the PK Thunder going into effect. Push him over. There goes the Leaf. And another one. Oh, there's the plume spike. Goes back to Squirtle, cycles back to the beginning. Fatal looks like he's struggling against Emba a little bit. Tries to cook that Squirtle, but doesn't quite get it. Manages to block the yo-yo, giving a surf to Squirtle. Pushes Fatal back. That back air will force Ivysaur to come back out as the respawn. Uses some Bullet Seed to build up the damage. Downward throw and a forward air. Forward air. Oh, that's still not going to be a KO just yet. Neutral air allows Emba to get some more damage. Still pushing him back, and there you go! Beautiful, Emba. Final Destination and Northern Cave are going to be the bands again. That win of yours, Emba, should be in the Museum of Fine Arts. Maybe even the Louvre. Going into Game 3, Fatal cannot choose Final Destination nor Northern Cave once again, so he has to figure out what will give him an advantage over Emba. Goes back to small battlefield. Hey, maybe Fatal can learn from the last fight and make it work to his advantage. And Emba's sticking with this general palette for Pokemon Trainer. And Fatal's gone back to the regular Nest palette. Save Point USA 2023 Loser Semifinals in the first tournament of March is March the 5th. We see some sequential building of the damage from Squirtle. Emba's playing is very smart, just biding his time, doing some pokes. Spot dodges the side smash from Fatal. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen Emba go with a smash attack with Squirtle before, but he made it work. Pushes Ness away. Oh, he manages to use the underside of the stage to get himself another PK Thunder. Very, very, very smart use of the PK Thunder from Fatal.
Do it again, I dare you.
Brings out Ivysaur. Might be depending on that. There he goes, he gets an aerial KO. Switchbacks to Squirtle. Building the damage on Ness. Neutral air. Goes for the grab, can't quite get it. Pushes Ness back with the squirt gun. Goes for a back throw. Wow, look at them fighting the pit, and that's a pinball. And it's unfortunately a fall after that. So Emba might be able to get a 3-0 sweep on Fatal, but Fatal looks like he might be figuring out some of Emba's tactics by now. Yeah, that offstage interaction piece, I don't know if I've seen something like that at Save Point in a while. Wait, we've been seeing it all night. Who am I kidding? That's a back throw. Oh, it manages to get that PK fire diagonally. Very, very good tech. Well, not tech, but use of the input. The Thunder doesn't quite reach. Wild Ivysaur, Emba now means business. Big business. How heavy Ivysaur is, that up air is not going to be enough to get rid of her. And it's back up.
I gotta remember, man, the dog there.
Burning that Ivysaur to the ground. And finally, Fatal gets a second knockout, but he's going to have to answer quickly if he wants to get a win on Emba. Pushing him back with the water gun. Squirt gun parries the PK Thunder. Can't get the downward plume for a spike. Does get a Vine Whip to the forehead. Very nice parry, but he somehow does not capitalize. And that back throw will get rid of Fatal, eliminating him from the tournament and moving Emba along to losers finals. So, way to go, Ivysaur. We're moving on to losers finals. And I'm going to stop talking like that because that's just absurd. Yeah, Fatal places 4th overall. Very good for the field we had tonight. So, it looks like Emba's going to be taking on his old foe from Save Point USA, Inferno Gaming. We're going to see how that plays out.
Crazy. Yeah, you got me who you're mad or everything. Damn, bro. That's crazy.
And it sounds like Emba's giving Fatal some tips on how to improve his game.
You are special.
Inferno. Great games, Fatal. Exciting play. While we wait for Inferno to step up to the feature table for Losers Finals, I'm going to step away real quick to power off my Switch just so I can get up and go once this tournament's over. So, I'll be back temporarily. Just so you guys know, I'm still here. Just as Inferno sets his stuff down and I'm about to go back to the game screen, he has to use the can. Why? Is he... Okay, fine. I'm going to show you the screen because Emba got one heck of a grin over that. Emba's just looking at his phone, and that's the whole reason why I went to be right back, because I didn't want you guys to just have to look at Emba browsing his phone for however long. But this is what you're going to watch now, just until Inferno comes back from the toilet. Grant is going to be Coral versus whoever wins this bracket, Swift. So either we're going to get a double team kill, or we're going to see... Where am I going with this? I'm already confused. Looks like Emba now needs to look at the controllers because someone forgot to disconnect. And it looks like D Cosmic has joined me at the mic.
Sup?
That's his introduction. That's his name, Sup. That's his real life name, Sup.
That's my name. Those are the initials. Sup?
I know that was you, Inferno. Okay, time to get the subwoofer glasses back on. There we go. Because now this means business. If I'm going to wear the subwoofer hat, I gotta wear the subwoofer glasses too. And that's when you know I mean business. But alas, now we're getting on with Losers Finals. Inferno could have a chance at a double team kill matchup against his teammate Coral, but in order for that to happen, he's got to get past STG's Emba, who has made top 3 once again. Inferno, man. Sorry?
You got the combo going over there.
What combo?
Combo of the hat and glasses.
Look up Subwoofer and you'll understand why I'm wearing this. I don't have the wolf head, but I have their glasses
Oh no,
at least.
I don't even gotta know. I just respect it. You just got the combo going, that's all.
Just make sure you give me banana or I eat your grandma. Give that wolf a banana, come on. So Brave Girls has come out and so has K and Finger. Get rid of that tag. So...
What's wrong with Kid Named Finger? What is it with you and the Breaking Bad references that you just
That's
don't
not
like?
even me. Miss Musa was the first one to complain about it. She even said on the mic one time, we do not sponsor anyone named Kid Named Finger. She made that perfectly clear, and I'm trying to uphold that standard.
Well, he's called Brave Girl.
That's a band. That's different. And also, he's not Save Point. He's not Save Point. That's why he can get away with it. They may do that stuff at STG. We don't do that here at Save Point. He was about to go... Dude, Steve is banned. And thank God, by the way. If you choose Steve one more time, I'm going to DQ you from the tournament.
I'll DQ him.
Please.
Be like, alright, go sit down. You've been promoted to spectator.
That's not a promotion, that's a demotion.
That's the joke.
Yeah. So I'm expecting this to be a hard-hitting game. Seeing a lot of neutral airs already. Waka Waka. Waka Waka, indeed. That's a knockout in less than 30 seconds. And on Emba, of all people, I was not expecting that. Man, Inferno has really pulled out all the stops so far. Parries the fire hydrant, throws the peach, and throws the peach again. At 67, well, don't kid yourself. The Pac-Man ghosts are pretty strong when it comes to smash attacks. Blinky especially is a strong one. What was with that little exchange there? Couldn't quite get the fire hydrant to touch him. He's brought the key, and the key goes right through Emba. Man, Inferno has a huge lead on Emba, but Emba's answering back now. There's the headbutt with throw. Dodges the Galaga ship. Bounces him up. Finally, Emba has a knockout in this game. Oh, he's playing football with himself. Catches it back. Emba's starting to wake up with an answer of his own. Thrust him forward. And Inferno gets back up. He canceled the impact of that fire hydrant with just a forward air. This bracket's going to be all about the fire hydrant, isn't it? But Emba has an answer, and he gets back on stage. He's got the bell at the ready, Inferno. He goes to the key, and the key does not make contact. Neutral air. And game number 1 to Inferno Gaming. Battlefield and Smashville are his bands. So, a little unusual seeing Emba. Oh, hey, we got an achievement! 400 battles on the feature table. That's a. Is that first here at Save Point on stream? I don't know.
I have no clue.
But either way, that's your little miniature celebration. Now shut up, game. We gotta get back in action. Sticking with the same characters. Maybe Emba will get a little bit of a better read this time.
PS2 again.
Yep, back to PS2. Might as well... Man, it's like I keep saying, PS2 is the ultimate what Battlefield is to Melee, so you might as well keep that shtick going. Got the Galaga ship, but did he get the bill in time? I'm not sure. Okay, Emba looks like he's found his groove a little bit. What the heck? That was almost a knockout with the fire hydrant. Did you see how far that pushed him back? Can't get the grab. Pushes him back. He's trying with the fire hydrant again. Ivysaur's not going to be able to get it onto Pac-Man. Got the bell, but it's not going to work. Emba's just taking his time and pushing Inferno back at the right moments. Neutral air, and back on stage. There's a back throw. Drops the fire hydrant. I think he's got the apple. Now the melon. Now the bell throws the key and doesn't work. Bye, Pac-Man. There are people moaning in agony in the background when you should be moaning in agony over how stressful this situation is.
Or like playing Valorant or something.
I have no idea.
I'd be mad.
I'd be moaning in agony if I were playing, which game is it? Oh yeah, Mario Strikers Battle League.
That's a rather specific agony.
Yeah, that's a specific agony because the kind of stuff people do in that game, man. All those people who just go and abuse the Hyper Strike, it's so annoying.
Gotta be
But Emba's got the lead now, so Emba looks like he's back to his old self after that first game. And yes, he is. Look at that Squirtle. And once again, Inferno's playing football with himself with the Galaga ship. I thought he was going to pick that up a third time, but I think Pac-Man can only use every projectile twice. Max. Dodges Blinky. And yeah, Emba ties the series up. Final Destination and Northern are the two stages that he will not allow. Everyone did great! Hey, why is my Pokemon trainer voice sounding like a blend of Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith as Sonic? Back to Pokemon Train Pac-Man. Back to PS2.
I was gonna say, I think this is just gonna be a straight set of PS2.
None of them PS2. Wake me up when this gets interesting, huh?
I mean,
Nah,
to be,
kid.
To be fair, PS2 is the greatest console ever made.
Console? Oh, PlayStation 2. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there's a reason why its service only ended, I think, 8 years ago. It was supported for 14 years by Sony.
Yep.
Or 15. It came out in 2000, not 2001.
Yeah, 2000.
So the very last year of the second millennium was the year it was released. Yeah, PS2 had a really long lifespan, and I never owned one, unfortunately, because my brothers wanted an original Xbox instead, but I'll tell you what, PlayStation 2, it's a good console. I like it.
That library is endless, man.
I mean, the Xbox had a good share of good games, too. All three of those consoles had good games. It's just I really wanted a PS2.
I just... Original Xbox was, like, good, but...
Oh, there goes Charizard. Oh, that's an unfortunate fall for Emba. Be a forward there from Pac-Man. There goes the Galaga ship. Intercepts it like a football. Are they talking about cooking again?
Man, maybe they're just...
Yeah, see, they just cooked. They let him cook. Pac-Man got cooked.
You never watched Kitchen Nightmares?
No, I've watched Kitchen Nightmares many times.
UK version? UK version is better.
I've only seen 1 or 2 episodes of the UK version, especially the one where that restaurant was made out of a church and they had a carvery that served no purpose.
Oh, I think I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's an interesting one.
That restaurant could have worked despite being a church. The problem was the carvery was taking all the clientele away. Oh, Inky almost gets the aerial knockout, and so is that back air. Personally, I'm a little bit of a bigger fan of Bar Rescue than Kitchen Nightmares, just because Bar Rescue, while it's staged, it teaches you the science on why this will work for a bar and this won't and stuff like that. And also it teaches you the science on how to increase your profits.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I actually learned some. I mean, Kitchen Nightmares is entertaining, no doubt about it, but Bar Rescue teaches me things.
I think that Kitchen Nightmares UK anyway teaches you a lot more than like, because a lot of the US version is just sort of centered around the drama. So like the UK version's a lot more just about improving the history.
I mean, you can tell Gordon still gets PO'd, but it's a little.
Yeah, he's a lot more subdued.
Oh, look at that spike.
That was a nice edge.
And also his anger in the UK version feels a little more warranted and not so fabricated.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love how we're talking about Gordon Ramsay on a Save Point Smash stream.
Look, man, don't even know this on Friday. It was just anything and everything. Anything that you can.
Oh, it parries the fire hydrant just as soon as it's launched at him.
That was a sick confirm.
Yeah, it was.
Good control of neutral. This side has really taken back the pace of this matchup.
Makes use of the fire hydrant. Can't quite get him, however, but that is going to get him. Emba's now in his comfort zone. I did not hear the bands. Oh, FD and Northern again.
I am pretty certain we will see PS2.
Here comes the 4th time. Yep, here it is.
Yeah, I'm just predicting the next match after this one. I'm predicting.
I don't know if Gordon Ramsay ever said let him cook, but he said let it cook, I believe.
No, I'm pretty sure he's recommended people like, hey, you have a pretty good chef here.
Oh wait, I remember. I also watched a rerun of Bar Rescue Day from 10 years ago at this disgusting bar in Tennessee called Fairways. And,
That just sounds bad.
well, it was based off a golf course, that's why it's called Fairways.
Oh.
But golf does not work in a bar, I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
No energy at all. But the whole issue with that particular chef was that he lied he was a culinary graduate when he had absolutely no accolades and couldn't even cook. And eventually, Brian Duffy got so mad at him, he said, "Stop pressing him, let him cook! Stop pressing your freaking burgers!" I remember some YouTube chef named Cooking with Jack, probably the worst internet chef out there. He claims that smash burgers dry everything out. There's a difference between pressing your burger and smashing it. When you smash the beef as soon as it hits the grill, it creates a seal so that way the juices can't escape. If you press it while it's already cooking, that will take the juice out.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a big difference between a smash burger and a pressed burger. Pressed burgers are dry. Smash burgers are juicy and crispy. So no, Jack, smash burgers are not the worst. They're actually pretty good. And look at that headbutt.
Even though Emba's down in stock. I
Oh,
still
wow,
feel
look
like
at that.
That's a repeat of just what we saw like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Same situation.
I think you're right. This is going to be an all PS2 bracket.
It's like the best bracket.
Yeah, and if it's if this is going to be PS2 5 times, does that mean we're going to have a PlayStation 10 sometime soon?
No, I think you're true. I think that's correct. If you take like 5 PS2, yeah, people.
That's probably going to be around the time I'm a senior citizen when that console gets released. And just like that, Emba's on match point. After that rough first game, he learned his mistakes and he's making sure he doesn't repeat them.
Totally has turned this set around from gaming. What do they say? First match is all data.
That's exactly how Coral plays. If Coral loses 2 in a best-of-5 series, he usually fires back and wins 3 in a row. That's a big part of the reason why Coral is representing the winner's side in Grands. The Coral's just sitting in the back waiting for to determine what his fate in Grands will be.
I really like the patience here on the side of Emba as well. They're really willing to just wait
And there
out.
goes Inferno Gaming. He places 3rd overall. Emba's going on to Grands to take on Coral.
You all did great!
Okay, that's not just like Ryan Drummond.
Hey, Tails, you did great! Now let's go get us some chili dogs.
Okay, that's my Ryan Drummond impression. Let's get on with the... Oh, hi, Chef Doggy. Let him cook. Great games, Inferno. Yep, Emba's consistently going to grand finals, and he did it once again. I gotta take these glasses off temporarily because they're kind of irritating my ears, but... Emba's officially taking on Coral in grand finals. So we're going to reset the score real quick. And we also need to apply the loser's label to Emba since he had to fight through the loser's bracket.
Coral versus Emba.
Familiar territory for these two, I dare say. Okay. Did Coral go to the can yet again?
I hate this.
Coral the Creator, where are you?
Okay, man.
Okay, it's time for that cheesy rap from when I was in high school. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. I'm sorry, I can't do that rap anymore. Now flush. Space Games 3 saying, let's go Coral. Okay, I'm trying to find who in the room is here. Is it the guy sitting next to whoever his name was? Is it the guy sitting next to Cruise Pock who's saying who's Space Games 3? Who is Space Games 3 in here? I'm still trying to figure this out. Who is Space Games 3? I demand to know. Not Ella by chance. I see Ella on her phone. Is that... I can't tell who Space Games 3 is. I'll never know. Hey, Coral finally made it out of the can. I love that facetious grin. He's saying, yeah, I was there. Oh, man, it's always fun to push him around. In reality, though, people, Coral and I are good friends, so know that this is just good fun. But Coral from Save Point representing the winner side, taking on his old rival from Small Town Gaming, Emba, representing losers. As per usual, Emba has to win 2 sets of best of 5s in a row. Coral only needs to win one or the other. But Coral's taking a good old swig of Aquafina. Also officially licensed, also not sponsoring us.
What? What? No, you can't say that.
Emba's just taking his time, enjoying his phone browsing. Emba had a really long trip through the losers bracket tonight, but he managed to make it back to Grands like he almost always does. Best of luck to both players. Dark Samus is coming out this time to lead it off for Coral, taking on Emba.
Oh, he's so free, but I want that anyway.
Here we go, starting on PS2, why am I not surprised? We already saw it 4 times in the last bracket. It's a good old rivalry of Small Town Gaming versus Save Point USA, the 2 big names of the state of Delaware, at least in the Smash community as far as I know. But we're going to see how Coral handles Emba. He should be familiar with him by now after all this time. Emba's getting the multi-hits as usual. Coral's back on stage. Look at the back airs. Push him away with the water gun. And a forward air. Oh, and Cosmic just appears very quickly once again. I tell you, he's like a ninja. I can never tell when he's leaving, and I can never tell when he's coming.
I just walk softly. That's all it is.
Oh man, but gets that beam right through to Emba. Swipes Emba back with a. Ooh. Emba recovered really well cycling through 3 Pokemon like that. As soon as he found out Ivysaur wasn't working, he made a smart decision and went right over to Charizard. There's a little bit of a burn to Coral. Body slam, baby! Knockout number 1 to Emba. Oh, Ice, why are you whining, man?
What? Are we done? My job.
Oh, he manages to stop the up smash from Coral. Emba's looking to get a 2-stock lead. And that up throw will get rid of Ivysaur, equalizing the stocks. That was a down throw with the burn. Very nice tail whip by Emba. Triggs, it's a little funny you asked that because Coral's won Save Point at least 5 or 6 times since the store opened in May. Coral has won Save Point, I think, the most out of any of Save Point sponsored players. Although P3 is going to be up there pretty soon, I'm sure. Oh, look at that work from Emba. There's dancing back and forth, trying to find a weak spot on either player. Charge up a beam, trying to get a blast on him. Can't quite get it. Forward air from Emba. Gets a down smash using Squirtle, and I like that little surf that Squirtle just did. I'm guessing that's the run animation. Ivysaur's back. Ivysaur's throwing out the blades. Game number 1 goes to Emba. Final Destination Northern Cave are his bands. Yeah, I don't think Coral's beaten Emba in Grands either, but I could be wrong about that 2-piece Suma, but this could be a chance to change all that. Now he has a double chance of pulling it off. It's not Fatal saying this stuff. No, it can't be Fatal because Space Games 3 isn't his moniker. Space Games 3. Who is Space Games 3? I'm never going to find out the answer. Could be Mr. Senator, but I don't know. So, we're going to get back into it. Okay, I need to get back to doing the commentary. I need to do my job. Coral's having another really rough matchup against Emba so far, and he's also switched over to regular Samus this time. Maybe the physics will help him a little more. Oh, not even the screw attack's gonna help him there. I guess that counts as a dunk, but I don't know for sure. Does an over-the-shoulder throw. Puts him back to the water, gets a grapple. Down throw. Forward throw, I mean. See, what's going to help Coral possibly get his first ever Grands win on Emba is the fact that Emba has to fight off the loser side this time, so Coral has 2 chances. If he happens to lose the first time around, he still has 1 more shot to pull it off. Blocks the beam. Being forward airs from Emba's Ivysaur. Emba's on game point again. Emba's doing extremely well here in game 2 of Grands. First set of Grands specifically. And with that screw attack, that finally gets Coral a knockout he needs. And with Charizard's big hitbox, looks like Coral's finally getting some answers. And he can't get the beam to hit. Charizard, however, that Flare Blitz is punishable, but Emba will make sure to stop it. It's back on the ledge. At this point, they're just battling out on the ledge. That's all they really can do. There's an up tilt from Emba, and that gives him a very nice back air that he needs, multiple hits. Up air, pushes him back with the water gun. Hit Emba, managed to get this KO using Squirtle. Back air from Coral. And yes, Emba does get a knockout with Squirtle to win the game. And he's doing the same bands of Final Destination and Northern Cave. Emba's up 2-0 in the first set of Grands. So Coral's got at least 1 more chance in order to keep himself alive. Well, he's got 3 technically, but if Emba wins here, that's gonna seal the deal for this particular set of Grands. Pardon my yawn, I'm sorry. Yay, Green Hill Zone, thanks for appeasing me. We get some Sonic music. Too bad I'm not wearing my Sonic hat tonight, nor one of my many Sonic shirts, but oh well. Do 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 do. And hey, it might not be Green Hill Zone, but at least we're getting a green Samus. Ha 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 ha. Funny. And now Coral's being a little more conservative with his play, but he is getting the hits where he needs them. He's building it up. And I just realized we're green Samus zoning. There you go. Go ahead and sell that. Put that on a t-shirt and sell it. Unless, of course, Nintendo and Sega try to demand royalties out of you for it. That was a funny little spike. Coral gets his first knockout here in Game 3. It goes underneath. Yeah, I think the only real additions music-wise that Smash Ultimate got for Sonic music were Fist Bump from Sonic Forces and Sunset Heights also from Sonic Forces. That was it. But, anyway. Can he get back on stage? Yes, he can. And Coral's still on his first stock, and the amount of damage he's managing to resist is really, really impressive. Over 181% damage, and he's up. And just over 200 damage, that got rid of him. Oh yeah, lights, camera, action for Mania. Yeah, you got that right. The Studiopolis zone from Sonic Mania got in this game, I forgot. Yeah, Sonic Mania was 2017, just like Sonic Forces was. Seeing a lot of neutral airs from Emba. Parry from Coral. Gets knocked down by Coral's plume. I mean, Emba's plume. Not enough to get a spike, however. He manages to tech that back air, Emba does. Or even... Oh, he can't make the Charizard work, so it looks like Emba was just switching over to Charizard so he could just respawn automatically as Squirtle. And I gotta say right now, Pokemon Trainer's voice in this game is so much more appealing to listen to than his Brawl voice was. I did not like his Brawl voice. But that's just me. Pushes that Squirtle back. Spiking was a little bit risky. That back throw. Emba's on the cusp of a bracket reset now. Coral's still seeking his first game here in the first set of Grands. And the work he needs does the surf. Coral's back on the stage. Emba's doing everything to make sure Coral cannot get that first game. Will we see Coral's Beast awaken in the second set, provided we'll need one? That's to be determined. Managed to parry that up tilt from Emba. Almost gets spiked, and that was almost a bracket reset, but Coral's keeping hope alive for the same point team in this first set. That's not going to get rid of Ivysaur just yet. And Coral gets his first game. Emba's going to have to wait a little longer. So Town City and PlayStation, I mean Pokemon Stadium 2 are going to be the two bans from Coral. Goes to Small Battlefield. This is going to be a long series of grants, so everybody buckle your seatbelts and make sure you have the airbags enabled because we're in for a long one. Pokemon Station 2. There's also Play Stadium 2, which is just about any stadium. That's where you go to watch players play a game, whether it's esports, regular sports. That's what stadia are meant for, aren't they? whoever at Nintendo decided to put this song on Smash Ultimate, I'm sorry, but what were you thinking? I'm not a big fan of this song. Oh, he bounced off Squirtle!
Help, I'm a turtle and I can't get up!
Yes, horrible reference from a horrible movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Which, of course, that was a reference to that really horrible, really cheesy Life Alert commercial.
I've fallen and I can't get up!
But that Squirtle did get up. And there's a forward throw. There's still not much damage to Emba on his first stock, but here comes Ivysaur. That might change. Ooh, there we go, a knockout. Not much damage on Emba to a knockout on Emba. I don't know how Coral did that, but that's all part of the Corology, as Inferno would say. You gotta teach him the Corology. And that body slam will get Emba a knockout that he needs, and we're all at even strength again. Emba Squirtle is doing its job building up the damage for the team. Squirtle. Misses 2 up tilts in a row, but manages to use the water gun.
Bye-bye, save point. Stay down.
Good night, Mr. Senator. He's officially left the building for the night. Back on the stage, goes for the multi-grab, or multi-hits. And managed to block the impact of that fully charged beam. Pushed him away with the water gun. And that smash attack. Coral's under stress, and Emba is once again on reset point. Jumps over the shell. Gained 2 down tilts. Is Emba going to try doing all this with Squirtle? I'd be impressed if he does. Coral couldn't get that down tilt to work.
What are you doing?
Oh, nice defense. But Coral's going to need to start stepping up if he wants to shut this series down in just one set. The up tilt to the back air and the water gun. Coral's got a fully charged beam, so Emba's got to be careful. Oh, just in time, and that beam barely misses Emba. Ooh, he manages to spot dodge the down smash. That probably would have been the end of the first set of grands had that landed. And over the shoulder throw, still not going to get rid of Coral just yet. Emba's trying to do all this with Squirtle. I'm impressed. Up throw. And with that screw attack, Coral buys himself a little bit of hope, but he's at about 155%, so he's going to have to really act quick. He's got a beam that's fully charged now, and he gets the rocket. Question is, can Coral get Emba off the stage and take this into a 5th game? Oh, he missed the beam. Coral's gonna have to start square one again. But it looks like he might be able to make something work. He's building it up on Emba. Oh, he does a little bit of a misinput. Reset the bracket. They're gonna start on PS2 in the second set.
You all did great!
Once again, I sound like Ryan Drummond. I need to stop acting like I'm Trainer Red. So just so you know, that is the official score for the first set of grands. Now we gotta reset the score because we are resetting the bracket. And Coral is now officially down in the loser's bracket with Emba. So either Coral will get him in the second set, or Emba will get 2 in a row. So let's officially put the loser's label on Coral. There we go. Now we're officially in the final set. As if we haven't seen Pokemon Stadium 2 enough already. We're going to go back to it again. The up tilt on Squirtle. Burn Squirtle. Buries the Squirtle. And Coral gets the first KO here in the second set. Coral's doing really well here in the first game of set number 2. Gets a big punch on Charizard, but that Flare Blitz! That answer from Emba, that Flare Blitz was what Emba needed. Coral responds with a beam. Coral's doing a lot of spot dodging on that Squirtle. Squirtle. Or poke and a little bit of a back air. Neutral air. Spot dodges the headbutt. And that screw attack almost gets the knockout on Emba, but not exactly. Coral's waiting for the right moment to shoot that beam. The atmosphere is getting tense here in the cafe. There's a knockout. Emba's going to respawn as Charizard. This actually could work in his favor given the amount of damage Coral has at the moment. Coral gets a down tilt. Brought back Squirtle, probably a smart thing for Emba to do. Over shoulder throw. Gets back on the ledge. Man, look at Coral go, man. I think Emba might have just awoken a sleeping giant when he got that first Grands win. Coral might be ready to finally get a Grands win on Emba. And there's a knockout to Emba. Well, kids, given how late this is running, if you get bored or if things get slow, break out your homework, because like I said earlier, we're in for a long one. But then again, it could be too exciting for people to do their homework, too. That's a beam to Emba. Coral's doing some very nice edge guard work here. Oh, he's dropping more bombs. Ooh, he parries the leaf. But he shoots that rocket the wrong way. Oh, I thought that was the end of Coral. I was about to say, that would have been a really a bizarre turnaround. That's the end of Coral. That's game 1 to Emba. Final destination, Northern Cave of the Bands. As usual for Emba. Here we go into game 2 of the second set of Grands. Yay. Yeah, you can tell my stamina's dying, and I still have a little bit of water left. And now I don't. Let's move along. Emba's very clutch, Swift. Forward pokes. Doing some throws, up air, back air. Is there anything this Squirtle cannot do? Ooh, that spike from Coral. He needed that spike, but... Oh, even with those 3 switches, Emba's not able to get back. Coral did a punish there, and he made the most of it.
Why did I go all the way? Oh, don't leave me without. Oh.
I'm noticing they're playing a lot of distance play now. Especially Coral, which is probably smart because, again, the Samus characters, particularly Samus and Dark Samus, you're going to want to play distance with them. Go dropping bombs. No, it's down air. Or spike, I mean. Over shoulder throw. Tries to get the back air. There's the back air. Oh, he blocks the flare blitz. What the heck? He blocked the flare blitz and went straight for a back air. I don't think I've ever seen Coral do that. I don't even know if I've seen anybody do that to Emba's Charizard before. But you can see the sheer concentration in both men's faces. There's a back air. Pushing out the water gun. And there's a knockout to Emba. Finally gets one on Coral. It's all about the Corology, am I right? Shoulder charges Emba. Upward throw, goes for the up air and the back air. Oh, he manages to land a beam on Emba. Does an up air. Does dash and more dashes from Emba. Oh man, look at Emba. Gets an up air. Oh man, this is so back and forth, I can't even tell who has an advantage anymore. Dodges the down smash from Emba. Coral's back on stage. Still not quite. There he goes, he's back on stage. What was with that little push they had? That was almost like ice skating. And with that dash attack, that's going to get a knockout on Emba. Final Destination and Northern Cave are Coral's bands. Now he gives it right back to Emba. Those are his 2 bands as well. And Ella's now at my side. Thank you for debuting on the mic last week. Let's see how this turns out because as tired as I'm getting, I really want to see how this ends up. I want to see if Coral can finally get a Grands win over Emba. But here comes some King of Fighter music now. Or the King of Fighters. Yeah, Coral's hero play, but Emba's also known to clutch, so... Well, both players are known to clutch and get comeback, so... This whole bracket could go either which way. It could go any which way but lose. Oh wait, that's a... Bruce Willis film? Oh, I forgot who did that movie. No, it wasn't Bruce Willis, it was someone else. Anyway, back to the fight. Forward air from Squirtle, another forward air. Ivysaurs come out. And with how tense this music is, it's fitting the atmosphere of how tense this grand final set has become. That screw attack has bought Coral some damage that he needed to do to Emba, but given how big and burly Charizard is, it's not going to launch Charizard very far. Ash themes hype music. You mean as in Ash Ketchum? Forward throw. Oh, Ash from King of Fighters. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I thought you were going to talk about Ash Ketchum. I was going to say Ash Ketchum doesn't have a theme song. Back air. Squirrel pushes him back with the water gun. Goes forward air. Manages to parry the back air from Coral. Gets a surf. Can't get the back air for the KO. Coral is being a lot more chip away with this. Well, if I ever make grands, I won't know what music is playing because just like Coral and a lot of these other guys, I put in my own music now. And my current fight song is Cha 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 by Carrier. If you listen to it, that song is pure fight music. But anyway. There goes the plume. And that up smash isn't going to help Emba any. I'm telling you, it's getting really hard to do commentary. I'm trying my best, people. I'm trying my absolute best. Managed to block it. Blocks the forward smash. Emba throws out the Leaf Blade just to make sure Coral cannot punish him in the air. There's a screw attack, and there's an aerial knockout. That screw attack will get a knockout for Coral. The Samus chants are coming out. But that's not going to stop that Charizard from doing a body slam. Coral's back on stage. There's a forward throw. And that up smash will help Charizard a good deal. This could be a very pivotal game for whoever wins. This could either give Emba the momentum he needs to end this tournament, or this could give Coral the strength he needs to get his first ever Grands win over Emba. So far, I think the only player from the Save Point team who has ever gotten a Grand Finals win on Emba is P3. I may be wrong about that, but I know P3 has also managed to defeat Emba twice in bracket. At least twice, at least. Emba's doing some very good edge guard work. Coral's running out of answers, and Emba punishes him 2-1 to Emba. Same bands, Final Destination and Northern Cave. Emba is on a championship game now. Coral is known for being a comeback man, but we'll see if he can pull it off. Yeah, he decides to stick to small battlefield. Same palette, same characters. Save Point USA 2023, first Grand Finals of March of 2023. That was a close set. That was a close game, I mean. And now we get a very anticlimactic song for this fight compared to that last game. For real, the Mushroomy Kingdom ground theme, really? This is the best you can do? Whatever. Yeah. And Swift is right, it would be an upset if Coral won because Emba, as usual, is the #1 seed here in the tournament. You can tell, Emba wants it. Emba wants to get 2 sets in a row. Gets a punch forward. A little bit of a chip. And another one. Neutral air. Oh, manages to dodge the beam. Oh, dear lord, look at Coral go. Look at both these men go. This song go dummy? Yes, it does. Stops the Leaf Blade. For the Rapid A. Coral's back up. Gotta be lucky this isn't Melee where you don't have a magnetic ledge. That's the first knockout for Emba. He's one step closer to claiming that prize money. Spikes Emba downward. Emba's back on stage, or Coral's back on stage, I mean. Coral's still trying to get a KO. Here comes Ivysaur, probably a smart move if Coral's going for an aerial knockout near the ledge. That's not going to be enough to get rid of Ivysaur, and Emboss just canceled that out. Here comes Charizard, that headbutt! Oh, that was a really heavy swing. Embo's one stock closer to shutting this out. We're not shutting out, but shutting it down. Charizard responds, goes straight back to Squirtle, probably for the best.
I'm too my tired.
There's downward tilt from Coral. Coral's hope is still alive, but Swift is going, let's go Coral in the chat. Let's see if Coral can fulfill that prophecy. Back throw from Coral. Side B from Emba. Oh, it's somehow dodging that downward smash. And with that, Emba is your champion, manages to get 2 sets of grands in a row. Both of them ending in 3-1, oddly enough. I mean, that's got hurt for Coral. He came really close at least twice of one taking the first set and then getting a win in the bracket reset to go into what would have been an advantage for him, but that was just not exactly the most favorable circumstances. But overall, Emba's your champion, Coral is your runner-up, and Save Points Inferno Gaming is 3rd place. Great job as always, Emba. Went down to losers extremely early tonight, and he still managed to pull it off in the end. And he went down to losers by a first-timer, that being Oka's soft-boiled, but all men have good things to be proud of. Great games, Coral. So that will end this edition of Save Point Sunday Smash Tournament, ending just before 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're about to go on Daylight Saving Time as of next week, and I think, judging by what's going on in Congress, it sounds like Daylight Saving Time will be permanent as well, so let's hope we can all get used to this permanent time change of being 1 hour ahead, because now in the wintertime, instead of the sun going down at 4 and getting up at about 6 or 7, it's going to go down at 5 and it'll get up at 7 or 8, which means that it'll be even harder to get to work for those of us who get to work early. But I'm Greg Gorilla. I'm going to sign off from the mic because I am tired. I need to get ready to go to bed. I have work in the morning, so thanks for joining us, everybody. You can see how tired I am. I'm yawning, but I'll see you all later. Thanks for hearing my voice, and thanks for Coral for staying in for me, and see you all later. Good night, everybody.